All right, welcome back. This is going to be the second episode of our RM 85 builds. This one is the newer 2016. And if you're wondering what else we picked up, check out our first episode. It's got a 2006 as well. Brax and I have been working away, got everything organized. So what came with the pile of parts, this is pretty much all I think that we can use so far. We got the forks, wheel, radiator is really bent, but we're going to stick it on and see if it holds coolant. At least we can start the bike and see if it runs. We've got the front brake system. He gave us some front brake pads as well. Oh, but there's no front brake pin, so we're going to have to order that. So we can't really grab front brakes tonight. We've got the clutch cable, the linkage. There is no linkage, and that's here. So I'm hoping that I can take this. I think this is the linkage kit, but there's no description with it. And there's two of these linkage arms. I don't know. Well, this one's missing some needles, so probably can't use this one. Probably have to use that one. And then this is to wrap up the clutch. So first thing I'd like to do is get the water pump on and get some coolant in the bike. And then we'll strip all the plastics off of it, check what the air filter even looks like. I don't think there's even a bolt holding the exhaust on. It's kind of just, I'm not sure what's going on. So we'll take all this apart. Oh, and triple clamps as well. This isn't tight, this is how we got it. I want to take this all apart. We'll grease this all before we stick the forks on. So it's going to be cool. I think we can get a lot of this thing built with just what we already have. So we'll get to work on it. All right. Why don't we take the seat off first? We'll get all this stuff out of the way.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say.
All right, little update on the RM85 project we got going on. Previously, we just showed you guys like the forks that were laying on the ground and all the stuff scattered on the table. So everything that we could use has been put on the bike. We repacked the steering stem bolts, got everything tightened all the way up through here, got the handlebars put on. We got the front brake system installed, got the clutch installed. We found all the pieces for that all the way down through. We had the water pump installed and together, but this gasket that they have, this piece here is missing on the gasket. Like that's how they designed this gasket, but it leaks. If you lay this on here, we had coolant coming between those and this going right at the bolt hole. And I'll put a little picture in there right now of that. So unfortunately, we're not gonna use that gasket. We're gonna order the correct one to assemble this. And then moving back, we've got the wheel in. We had the axle, the right block for this side, but there was no block here, nut, or washer. So we're gonna order the right assembly there. So with that being said, we pretty much have the bike as far as we can go. All right, today's Sunday, exactly a week after our first work day on it. And so what we did here is on the table, this is the parts that came with it, the linkage parts, front brakes and chain, those came with the bike. The next pile is stuff that we needed to purchase to at least make it run. Linkage bolts, grips, coolant, new gear oil, water pump gasket because the one that we found was kind of missing a chunk. New rear axle bolts, rear brake pin, front brake parts, and then these are just to help stabilize the muffler in the back. And then the rest of this is all stuff that we wanted to add to it while we were doing it. We have new radiator. I bought the expensive kit. This has the bushings and the fork seals, so we'll do a tech video on that next week or so. New air filter. The handlebars are slightly bent, and I'm thinking if we're gonna build this for him to do a couple races on, maybe we should have the bar straight on it. He likes these kind of levers. We're gonna do a carb kit on it, new spark plug, and then just new sprockets because we're already doing everything else. And these are rear wheel bearings, so we're gonna spend a little bit of time today working on it. Maybe we can get this thing running. What do you think?
Yeah.
You gonna help too, sister? Sure. All right, we're gonna start working on it and stay tuned.
Staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on. To be what I want, I'll keep dreaming on.
All right, we're getting so close to starting this thing. So Braxton's struggling opening the oil. Here, hold on to the bottom of it. We run the Motul, the 800 series, and all of his bikes, his 65s and his Yamaha 85. So do 40 to 1 for 1 gallon, okay? We got 1 gallon of gas here ready to go. We're gonna put some oil in it. So yeah, we're getting there. The only thing I haven't done yet is the handlebars and the grips. We'll do that throughout the week this week. But man, I got the water pump done, new radiators on, got the brakes all finished up here in the front. We got the new sprockets and the chain on. And if you're looking for videos on this stuff, we're gonna do some separate tech videos on the Suzuki. We cleaned the carb on it. Again, I think we're gonna do a tech video on that. Got some new hose line there, or fuel line. We put all new oil in the gear case here. We got our linkage built and all the pieces. Turned out really good. We were able to, we ordered just enough stuff. All of our new axle block on this side, got the chain tension done. We just put a brand new air filter in it. Spark plug. So like I said, other than the handlebars, this thing's pretty much ready to rock and roll. Got the exhaust all tightened up. So we'll get this gas mixed up. We'll get it dumped in here, and then we'll have Braxton hop up here and try to start this thing.
There we go.
There you go. You gonna dump it in, or?
I don't know.
We'll dump it in there.
I don't know how to dump it in.
Looking at me. You going? It's a slam can. It's your race can.
I know.
There you go. Watch your finger in that spot right there.
Heavy.
You gotta hold it up and then wiggle it.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
We gotta get it to go down. There you go. Keep going down with it.
Keep doing what?
We need the black. Keep push down on it a little bit. There you go. There you go.
We'll take the whole thing.
You remember how to use this can? We use it every.
I don't use it.
That's right. You sit on your bike. You get water. All right, ready? That's probably enough. So pull up on it and let it drip for a second. All right, go ahead and pull it back. Don't set it on the seat.
That's where you put it.
Put your cap back on. What do you think, dude? We're getting close to starting this thing. You excited? Yeah.
This looks like where the hose goes.
Nope.
Nope.
Braxton. The final piece. It goes under here. So, okay, so. All right, so turn the gas on.
Where even is that? It should be right here.
Yep.
Down?
Yep. And then what's cool, we got clear hose on here.
Doesn't want to go down.
Right there. Look at that. Just filled it. Burp. Look at that.
Shouldn't it be red?
No, we mixed it. It's hard to tell because it's filtering down through. So, all right. If it starts, like when it does start, shut it back off, and then we'll hook up the vacuum system. But turn the just hop on.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to kick it with shoes on.
That's true. Give her a try.
I'm gonna have to stand up.
Yeah, you can stand up and hold it. Gonna take a couple because it's. Okay, it's gonna run. Let's turn it off and let's get the vacuum system hooked up. Sweet. Sit down. So we're not on the bike, not like put your feet down. There you go. What do you think, dude? Fired right up. Just let it warm up for a second. It's gonna take a while. Yeah?
The handlebars feel different.
Well, we're taking those handlebars off. It idles perfect, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's taller than the other one, I think.
Yeah. Pretty sweet, dude. Go ahead and hit the kill switch over there. Sweet, you pumped or what? All right, so that wraps up episode 2. We're super excited. We got the 2016 done. He's just doing tire pressure now. Oh, we do have to check these spokes are kind of loose. One of these when he was checking tire pressure back here. So we'll jack it up, check all of our spokes. But yeah, super excited. Like I said, we've got about $3,000 in the whole package right now. That's one complete bike. Oh, we got to put our louver guard in there too. Complete bike done. And then that gives us all of this project. The next episode will be us setting this up on the table and deciding if we're going to try to rebuild it. Or if we need to just kind of see what these parts are going for on eBay and part this thing out. We do have that whole complete PR2 engine sitting there, plus a ton of parts. So we'll decide next episode what we're doing with that bike. But for now, we've got ourselves a really sweet RM85 that we can spend some time on this summer, giving you guys some feedback and comparisons between the Kawasaki we have, and we also have the YZ85. So stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for following along.